this bum.
Look, she just
in his ex's family's house like a bum.
Like, you just want to put me on the internet, man.
Living out of bags.
Out of bags.
Okay.
I'm about to leave.
Nigga been here for 8 years. Talk about because he's leaving.
I haven't been here for 8 years.
Fucking bum. Look at this.
On your life.
Be putting on jewelry and sneakers.
Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
With no car. With no car. With no car. With no car.
Shut up.
With no car.
Shut up.
Don't
make sure you put it all on there.
Don't have no place. Look at where he at.
Like.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Look at this.
Now she calling him a bum, showing all the stuff around. But it seemed mighty smart to me if the ex let him stay in the house and he ain't got to pay no rent. Who's the one that's losing?
Welcome to the pressure cooker.
Man, I guess, man. As a man, you gotta have some kind of pride about yourself, bro. I mean, come on, dog. Come on, man. You ain't got no ride. You living in your ex's house or folks' house for the last 8 years. Man, it don't take that long. I mean, I would assume that you and your ex been broke up for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume that. Man, come on, dog. You got to get up out of this. Sometimes, she ragging on the dude. She kicking him while he down or whatever. But at some point, man, you got to take some pride in yourself, bro. And really, she just putting a mirror. She just putting a mirror in front of you, man. And letting you see who you are. I mean, come on, dog.
That's why he turned around and showed her his bank account. That's on his phone. He said, look at this. So
that's even worse.
So just because he don't have a car and he living there for rent free doesn't mean that he's not doing something with the money he made. But yet she's just angry now. All that was good and it was all okay as long as she was happy with him. But now she mad with the man and now she want to expose the man. But she was probably sleeping right there in that bed with him. Now you're mad with him. That's all that's about. You're mad with him and now you want to talk about him. He was good enough when you was up in there with him, getting your back blowed out. So don't be talking about the man now. Like he said, look at my account. He good.
Lord Jesus.
He good. He good.
What would you think of a man that don't have a place to stay and
he
don't have a vehicle?
He have a place to stay. She's saying he don't have a vehicle. What if he just don't want to buy a vehicle right now? What if he's saving this money to purchase his own house after getting out of there? Why is it that you were fine with the man until you mad with him and now you want to expose all that? All that was good and dandy. It was whatever he was, broke, nasty, whatever he was, living in his ex house, don't have a car. All that was fine until you got mad with him. That's what I keep talking about. These men are trash once you don't want to deal with him, but you deal with him with all that. You met him where he was when you was happy, but he didn't did something that she don't like. And now she's all upset with him and want to go and expose him. But as long as he was doing what she wanted him to do, it was all good. Why did you even get involved with that man? Because if he wasn't meeting your expectations from the beginning, why are you messing with him?
Yeah, how many times we see women do that?
That's what I'm saying. So why complain about it?
So
why talk about it?
Well, since when you see women that don't complain about it?
It was good enough. It was good enough when you was laying out with them.
Since when these women get with these men in these situations and don't have nothing to say.
So that's why I'm saying,
excuse me,
you can't let your anger now make you down the man that you was once all for. You was picking him up. You weren't worrying about him not having no car. Because if it matters so much, why were you even dealing with him? You knew his circumstances. You knew his situation. So if he didn't meet your expectation, why you was laying over with him? Why were you even dealing with the dude? Now you're mad with him and you want to expose him and put him on the internet and say, oh, look at him. He's sad. He ain't got no car. He ain't got this. Why are you there? Exit left.
Well, the inevitable was the fact that she was going to do that anyway. That's the point I'm trying to make. And what I would say to him is that That's even worse if you're showing on your bank account and you ain't got a ride. That's even worse. Like, dude, what the hell use in building up a bank account and you can't even afford to get a piece of car?
Well, you know, it doesn't mean that he can't afford to get a piece of car. It just
How
means
you
that
gonna
at
get
this
around,
time, a car maybe there's a certain car he want to get, and so he's waiting to save up for that car. You can Uber everywhere now. You could get around now. It doesn't mean he's just he could be making some better decisions. She just see it in the way because that's what she wants to impress her. But if he had the things you wanted from the beginning, then why are you dealing with him? Because that man may have a different plan. That dude look young. Look like he in his 20s. He got time. So his plan may be different. They got some men will live in a 1-room bedroom house, stay there until they get their money up. So why you with him? If you can't go through the struggle, why you with him? She mad. She hurt, and now she want to expose the dude. But he been moving that way for a reason. And if you ain't like the way he moving, go move somewhere else.
I don't think he been moving all that way for a reason.
I'm just telling you.
I get what I get it, because you know you're 100% right. You know, but that's how women are gonna be. What else would you expect different? You ain't got no ride. You've been living with on these people for years. What else you think she gonna do? You know, whenever she get upset with you, that's what's fun to happen. There ain't no use in getting mad. That you know why?
That's why he wasn't mad. He was laughing.
And you sitting up there showing your bank account, man. There ain't no reason why you shouldn't have no ride, bro. If you got, man, listen, get you a piece of ride, bro, and then everything else can come second nature. You need to be mobile some kind of way, bro.
You got a lot of ways to be mobile.
I don't see you sitting up here saving no money and you walking.
It's a lot of way to be mobile. He going to work. He getting where he gotta go. Even if she the
man,
dummy
did
bringing
she say
him.
he ain't have no job?
No, she said no car and no house. He's a bum.
Man, I thought she said she ain't have no job.
I ain't hear that.
Man, I could have swore that's what she said.
Maybe you're right.
Hold up.
This bum.
Look, she just
I might be
In
wrong.
his ex's family's house like a bum.
like, you just
Look,
want to be on the internet, man.
living out of bags.
Out of bags.
Okay.
I'm about to leave.
Nigga been here for 8 years talking about because he's
life, I
leaving.
haven't been here for 8 years.
Fucking bum. Look at this.
On your life.
Be putting on jewelry and sneakers.
Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
With no car. With no car. With no car. With no car.
Shut up.
With no car.
Shut up.
Don't,
Just make sure you put it all on there.
Don't have no place. Look at where he at.
Up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, God.
I told you that. She
Look.
said he be with jewelry and sneakers.
Man, shit.
So he ain't no bum.
Sitting there 8 years and seeing your ex's family play.
But it
Man,
don't matter. He have a plan. He have a plan, and
I
she
don't
just
know
talked
about all
herself
that.
out the plan. She mad.
I'll be honest with you.
Worrying about his jewelry and
more-
sneakers.
the
But you
more-
the one picking him up and bringing him where he had to go till he got mad.
Man, you know what? The more we discuss this, and the more you making me more side with her than him. Because look, bro, at some point in time, you're gonna have to make a move to stand on your own. And so that woman ain't gonna never respect you. You living like that. Now she made a said when y'all first got together, she might have looked and seen you had some potential. Well, he living right here right now. He don't have a car right now. He's saving his money right now. But damn, so when are you gonna step to the next level, bro? I mean, at least get a ride. You say, well, I ain't got no place to stay right now, but I gotta wait for us to get around. Okay, man, but damn, 8 years living with your ex's folks, don't you think it's some kind of don't eventually? I mean, at some point, do she have the right to question him about his situation? At what point do she say, you know what? You know, you've been living here for a long period of time now.
First of all, when she met him and he was living with his exes, living in his ex's house,
okay,
she should have went on about her business.
But she didn't.
Okay, so she ain't got nobody to blame but herself for that, because he did not have some standards, have some boundaries.
Okay.
So she had no standards. So the moment she decided to lower her standards, this is what you end up with. Don't be mad with him.
So you saying that a man that's in a situation can't progress itself.
No, I'm not saying that.
So
that's
maybe
why
she
I said
maybe she seen him and she said, well, he right now he working, he don't have a car. So in other words, women should never date a guy that
no. If you're gonna meet a man where he at and he's down, then don't, when you upset or you mad with him, then turn around and do this to him. Just walk away. If you've talked to him about it and it wasn't,
well, maybe she's trying to give him some motivation.
Yeah, right.
It look like some
she's mad. She's mad and she upset, and now she want to expose the man. But it was fine for, if he been there 8 years, however many years she been dealing with him, it was fine until now. So no, you don't get to do that.
Kevin and Caprice. Let's talk relationships.